The Lagos State government is taking further steps to decongest the correctional centers as well as hasten justice delivery for residents. The strategy this time is to enter into plea bargain agreements with inmates whose offenses and time already spent could be considered in the arrangement. Kemi Fola-Adeyemo reports. After that, we'll have business news with Tolulope Ogunjobi.
The spate of crime is one of the major challenges facing a cosmopolitan state as Lagos. In curbing the menace through the existing law enforcement and criminal justice mechanisms, the 5 correctional centers in Nigeria's commercial capital are now in dire need of decongestion. Out of a total of more than 8,000 inmates in these facilities, at least 6,000 persons are awaiting trial, some of whom have already spent between 10 to 12 years in detention. The Kirikiri Maximum Correctional Centre, with a capacity of 1,076 inmates, now stands at 1,830. 16 males and 11 females are the beneficiaries of this plea bargaining session at the Kirikiri facility. With advice from their counsel, they own up to their crimes, plead guilty to a lesser criminal charge. The government then drafts up an agreement which is signed by all and presented to the judges who joined virtually. And if it meets the justice of the case, the agreement is adopted as a court judgment. At this session, Justice Shedoton Ogusoye sentenced Tokpeyemi Adejuyigbe to 7 years imprisonment following his guilty plea to illegal possession of firearms. His sentence will take effect from 2015, the year he was taken into detention. Hamzat Murufu pleaded guilty to defiling a minor in 2013, also entered into a similar agreement, and was sentenced to 21 years, in which the time he's already spent in custody will be deducted.
It was up to various defense counsel to write applications to the Attorney General for us to consider plea bargain for their clients. But we have decided not to wait for those letters or those applications because they were coming, the numbers were too small. And in order to enlarge that number, we've decided to come directly to the inmates and to talk to them, to make that deal with them, to make that offer with them, of course guided by independent legal advice.
This is the first of its kind that we have witnessed in correctional service all over the Federation. And if this will continue within the next few weeks, we'll appreciate that a great number of them will be convicted.
The Nigeria Police Force and Legal Aid Council also partnered in the project, while the Nigerian Bar Association and other bodies were on the ground to offer free services. The plea bargain initiative will not only decongest these facilities, but the case dockets of judges and save the time of the courts. Also, the inmates, or students as they are called, get a chance to be free again and live reformed lives. Kemi Fola-Adeyemo, TVC News, Lagos.